Hello and welcome back to another Parry This History video. Today we're continuing our series of important or influential or maybe even heroic American figures in history. This is a series that I've been doing for a while now. We've got, probably 6 or 7 other videos out, and we've mostly just been going through in no particular order. It's certainly not chronological or importance-based. I've just been picking out people that I like and I wanted to write a story about, or a biography usually. And so today we're going to be continuing that trend with John Adams, Patriot, Diplomat, and Founding Father. If you don't know about him, you should learn, because he's a founding father, and if you're an American and you don't know about the founding fathers, then you don't know jack. But that being said, if you watch this video, you'll at least know a little bit. So let's just dive on in and get down to that. John Adams, an influential figure in American history, played a vital role in shaping the nation during its formative years. Born on October 30th, 1735, in Braintree, Massachusetts, Adams grew up to become a prominent lawyer, statesman, and politician. He dedicated his life to the pursuit of liberty and justice, leaving an indelible mark on the birth of the United States of America. This biography delves into the life, accomplishments, and enduring legacy of John Adams, a true patriot, diplomat, and founding father. John Adams was born into a modest farming family, the son of John Adams Sr. and Susanna Boylston Adams. Growing up, Adams received a classical education and displayed exceptional intellectual abilities. He enrolled at Harvard College at the age of 15, graduating in 1755. Determined to pursue a legal career, he studied law under the guidance of James Putnam and was admitted into the Massachusetts bar in 1758. Adams embarked on a successful legal career, establishing a reputation as a brilliant and passionate lawyer. His early political involvement began in 1765 when he vehemently protested against the Stamp Act, becoming one of the leading voices in the opposition. Adams gained prominence through his involvement in significant legal cases, such as the Boston Massacre trials, where he successfully defended British soldiers accused of murder. This demonstration of his commitment to the rule of law and justice showcased his unwavering dedication to justice. At that time, Adams was a prominent lawyer and a staunch supporter of American independence. Despite his personal opposition to British rule, he agreed to defend the British soldiers accused of murder in the aftermath of the Boston Massacre. The Boston Massacre occurred on March 5th, 1770, when a group of British soldiers stationed in Boston clashed with a mob of colonists. During the confrontation, the soldiers opened fire on the crowd, resulting in the death of 5 colonists. The incident fueled anti-British sentiments and intensified the growing revolutionary sentiment in the American colonies. Adams initially hesitated to take up the defense of the British soldiers due to the risk of damaging his own reputation and alienating his fellow patriots. However, he strongly believed in the principles of justice and the right to a fair trial, even for those accused of heinous acts. Adams famously stated, "Facts are stubborn things, and whatever may be our wishes, our inclinations, or the dictates of our passion, they cannot alter the state of facts and evidence." By accepting the case, Adams demonstrated his commitment to the principles of due process and the rule of law. He understood that a fair trial was essential to maintain the credibility of the emerging American legal system. Adams aimed to show that the American colonies could uphold justice even in the face of deeply divisive circumstances. During the trial, Adams employed a rigorous defense strategy. He focused on challenging the prosecution's evidence and undermining the credibility of the witnesses. Adams argued that the British soldiers acted in self-defense, and that the crowd had provoked them with violence and threats. He aimed to establish reasonable doubt in the minds of the jurors regarding the soldiers' guilt. Adams' efforts paid off, as he successfully convinced the jury to acquit 6 out of the 8 soldiers. 2 soldiers were found guilty of the lesser charge of manslaughter. Adams's strategic defense and persuasive skills were instrumental in achieving this outcome. Although Adams's decision to defend the British soldiers was met with criticism from some fellow patriots, his involvement in the Boston Massacre trial cemented his reputation as a principled lawyer and a defender of justice. Adams went on to play a significant role in the American Revolution, eventually serving as the 2nd president of the United States. His willingness to uphold the principles of justice, even in controversial cases, remains an important part of his legacy. Adams's political career flourished during the Revolutionary period. He emerged as a fervent advocate for independence, serving as a delegate to the First and Second Continental Congresses. Adams played a crucial role in drafting the Declaration of Independence and passionately argued for its adoption. He believed believed in a strong central government and helped shape the Massachusetts Constitution, which became a model for most other state constitutions. Adams's diplomatic acumen shone through his pivotal role in securing foreign support for the American cause. He served as a diplomat in Europe, negotiating critical treaties and alliances, most notably the Treaty of Paris in 1783, which formally ended the Revolutionary War. Adams later became the first American minister to Great Britain, and played a key role in improving diplomatic relations between the two countries. Adams was elected as the nation's first vice president in 1789, serving under George Washington. In 1796, he became the second president of the United States, facing numerous challenges during his presidency. Adams navigated a tense relationship with France, avoiding a full-scale war and preserving American neutrality. He also signed the controversial Alien and Sedition Acts, which stirred debates about civil liberties and the limits of executive power. John Adams, the second president of the United States, served from 1797 to 1801. During his presidency, Adams made several significant accomplishments and contributions to the young nation. Here are just a few of his notable achievements. Adams faced a challenging international landscape during his presidency. He successfully navigated diplomatic tensions with France, preventing an all-out war and negotiating the Treaty of Mortefontaine in 1800. This treaty effectively ended the Quasi-War, an undeclared naval conflict between the United States and France. Adams's efforts preserved peace and improved relations with France. Recognizing the importance of a strong defense, Adams prioritized the strengthening of the United States military. He expanded and modernized the Navy, leading to the establishment of the United States Marine Corps. Adams also strengthened coastal defenses and authorized the construction of naval shipyards, which laid the foundation for future military capabilities. Adams demonstrated fiscal responsibility and worked towards balancing the federal budget. Despite inherited debts from previous administrations and ongoing military expenditures, he implemented measures to reduce government spending and manage the nation's finances a lot more efficiently. Adams worked to maintain the neutrality and sovereignty of the United States amidst the conflicts of Europe. He issued the Neutrality Proclamation in 1798, declaring America's intention to remain impartial in the ongoing wars between European powers. This proclamation helped protect American interests and avoided entanglement in the European conflicts. Adams played a crucial role in expanding the federal judiciary system. In his final days as president, he signed the Judiciary Act of 1801, which created new federal judgeships and expanded the number of federal courts. This act aimed to secure Federalist influence in the judiciary branch before the incoming Democratic-Republican administration took office. One of Adams's most significant accomplishments was overseeing a peaceful transition of power from the Federalist administration to the Democratic-Republican administration of Thomas Jefferson in 1801. Despite the bitter political rivalry between their parties, Adams ensured a smooth transfer of power, setting a precedent for future presidential transitions. Despite facing political obstacles and criticism during his presidency, John Adams left a lasting impact on American politics and governance. After leaving office, he retired to his farm in Quincy, Massachusetts, where he devoted himself to writing and reflecting on the principles that had guided his life. Adams maintained a prolific correspondence with fellow founding fathers, including his long-standing correspondence with Thomas Jefferson, and their letters are a testament to their deep friendship and intellectual exchange. John Adams passed away on July 4th, 1826, coincidentally the same day as Thomas Jefferson, on the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. Adams' legacy continues to inspire generations of Americans. His unwavering commitment to freedom, justice, and the rule of law set a precedent for future leaders. John Adams, the Patriot, Diplomat, and Founding Father, played an instrumental role in shaping the United States of America into the nation it is today. John Adams' contributions to the early development of the United States cannot be overstated. From his early involvement in the revolutionary movement to his diplomatic accomplishments and presidency, Adams dedicated his life to the pursuit of liberty and justice. Despite facing significant challenges, he played an integral role in securing independence, shaping the nation's governance and promoting diplomacy on the international stage. John Adams' intellect, passion, and unwavering commitment to his ideals established him as a leading figure among the Founding Fathers. His belief in a strong central government, balanced with the protection of individual rights, helped lay the foundation for the American political system. Adams' diplomatic achievements and negotiations played a pivotal role in establishing the United States as a respected nation nation on the global stage. Through his writings and correspondence, Adams left a remarkable record of his thoughts and principles. His dedication to public service, his devotion to family, and his steadfast pursuit of liberty and justice continue to inspire and guide future generations. John Adams will forever be remembered as a patriot, diplomat, and founding father who left an indelible mark on the history of the United States of America.